You'll get here's a few instructions here and there from Be Awake, I suppose, at the beginning. Ensure played beautifully. He didn't get to 100. Experienced man. Quinton de Kock, 392.
Take it nice and easy.
Always.
To try and take advantage of the fielding restrictions in the power play.
That's a good shot. Delivered. And you don't want to be
The toss, Glenn Maxwell said that he would have a bowl of confidence. Very nicely done.
Excellent movement. You look at him here. Right on. Just opens the face of the blade to make sure it doesn't go too. You're on the same pitch here, and the Lexus pitch reporter was talking bowlers. You know you've got your work cut out.
Little tickle. It goes down.
Side, my New York. Go away from the right hand, and margin for error very.
Just out of reach.
Easy enough. You creep up. Spectacular the dive. He is.
My New York against the Seamers of Washington Freedom. The Seamers have been so good. Quinton de Kock is trying to make something happen. It's off the bat.
Reacts to the fact that he's coming at him for length. So can't just hit through the line there. Has for that because it didn't look like it hit the bat at all. He gets full. Yeah, look at that. You were just.
This is a man in form, and for MI New York.
Your friend that have played against each other. Means is that Manan Patel is well aware of as tactics against others.
Change Mukhtar back into strengthening the batting. Nicely threaded through by Quinton de Kock.
Using the pace of Maxwell, and he is there just about, and plays that really late, and he bisects. Sort of have a look. You're saying it haven't done anything really, but it.
Lovely. That is just control of his game at the moment.
The way he takes it is brilliant, and he knows he just has to clear the.
But from a bowling point of view, it has been
just helped.
To any left-handed batter. A message to all young bowlers: if you bowl a poor ball.
I think he predicted the change of pace.
Just bouncing before, so we'll be given a 4. The fact that the offside field, that's why he wants to bowl leg.
For a team that is, they're going powerfully as well on a good batting surface.
It's really important. Learn from probably the Texas Super, but even he said after the game they were about to.
Clean, dangerous signs if you're a Freedom fan.
He's on the move, on the charge. Walk and move towards the bowler, and NTT6.
Deep point is in place with a deep back. First ball after the power play and into the wickets.
Oh, he seems to have a knack, clipped nicely. Kock cannot believe that he's hit it straight down his throat. Patel, unfortunately, he departs for 32.
Flexibility in this MI New York batting lineup. Nicholas Pooran batted at 5 in the Cognizant MLC Season 3.
Yeah, this probably isn't one of his best deliveries. He was out there marking his run-up, and I said, how's the body feeling?
Washington Freedom. So, I think about Maxi.
haven't really used spinners, but they'd be very frustrated with that. Or a spin here from Maxwell, but it starts with a boundary.
Pace off, wrist spinner or an off spinner, that is, oh.
Straight he goes. The tunnel for Nicholas Pooran. It's been a dark time for him.
Skip a beat occasionally. Such a go-to area. Now think about Ratch. He didn't get all of that. Look, he just nice. He gets that out.
For one it is. Waste a lot of deliveries towards the back end. They're still going at a decent power. Beautiful from Quinton de Kock. Hit by him.
Little off cutter, change of pace. Already hit 6 fours and now 2 maximums.
Open the face, runs it down. He has 700s as well. He is a special player.
Little Razov, opening batter in T20, well, in all of the forms of white ball team, let alone his country, now mainly for franchise cricket.
Oh, power again from Quinton de Kock. It's just in my New York today. So this is easy, this bowling thing. It's come easy for him in the
surface like this and slick outfield, the breeze that be striking at 182 because he's only faced 29 balls, but with
partnership 42 from beyond. That's good from Washington Freedom. He's looking to display his power. Be careful of the wind here too. Are you using?
Get in that footage from San Francisco of Holland and right down his throat. We set him up, nailed him. It's now 114 for 2.
Going nicely. We've had the final here. Be much of the same this year because the undefeated in that successful chase. First ball he faces. He carries 118 for 2.
And this is him taking the wicket. Slower ball out with the swing of the bat, still good enough to strike it well enough to get a desired breakthrough.
Nikhil, I'm up here towards the top, and I found one of Nash Kinjige's.
It's a great boon, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys.
Yeah, the struggle with setting the total is absolutely no point hard enough, and then not posting a total. 198 wasn't. Yes, fielders out there's got to catch it. The ball and has to try and delay that swing and still find.
Especially when that batter is Nicholas Pooran.
Pitch, but fine legs up in the circle, and if you're anywhere near that, yeah, easy pickings really, and it's a free hit if you're down there to take a catch. Also, if you think
Opens the face for Holland, who's gonna bowl the back of the hand and the leg cutter to the. So could we see him from this end? Went wide. He'll feel accept.
looking in front of the wicket there, and therefore doesn't go to the field. It was up brace well. He too coming off a score, having
another change. A lot of resources left. Time for a strategic timeout. And even Tajinder Singh and Sunny Patel, who we've seen.
Yeah, one game, one. Yeah, then they'll feel that they can get to what. Look at those stake projected scores, and on 9-6.
So Owen's length and his line.
There isn't a sameness to the deliveries. You just keep delivering and through the line, or looked at you in a decent enough job.
Again, a change of pace. Pull things back nicely. 143 for 2 after 15. The power play, and just 73 in the 9 overs. That was a flighted one. Love the Sporan there, facing 28 deliveries. Bracewell also. For the next 4, does he go back to hot? That one was vision by Glenn Maxwell, full of bravery.
You just wondered how long it would go on to try and go to the boundary. Set at the start of the over. Cricket of Nicholas Pooran. He's gone for 33. It's 140.
In his return to playing cricket, of course, in a couple roles.
There's that slow one into the surface. Tennis behind it. Lisa Stalaker is jumping step.
This is what Jack Edward up, so that allowed Bracewell just to free his arms. Slight variations, finger spinners arm.
Hello and goodbye. Tempo. 70. Going to the other night. You mentioned there, Lisa, up that 50. Into a gap. Like it, but just been told first boundary after 10.
The last 30 deliveries, just the 40 runs for one. To be able to dive, and then it probably was tailing back. Yeah, not happy, Jan.
So come on, Mr. Pollard. Slightly. Iron Pollard, but oh! What about the tree trunk thighs of the big guy?
To director.
Get them go.
Short. I have a decision for the big screen.
Pollard left those running shoes at home, the sprinting one. 173 for 4 here. Oh, yes, please. Maximum, courtesy of Michael Bracewell, all the way.
Let's go up as well. Knuckle delivery, Lottsville.
And again, Bracewell knows he's got to go. Directory number, +64. Beauty.
Brought on by the previous one. Being hit. Both his feet are behind the popping crease. Gives.
Yeah, just not enough of those sixes, I'm afraid. And they'll pop 2. Lisa Stalaker. Don't think it's enough, do you?
11 is coming your way, and we're just about ready for the chase. For Washington Freedom, the defending champions. And he was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
Onto the batter, but better. Excellent strike. We chatted with him before the game, and he said he's really enjoyed batting with Rachin Ravindra. First ball, he decides to attack Trent Boult.
Oh, what about that? And it's a no ball as well. Oh, my.
In Cognizant MLC, Rachin Ravindra, Mitchell Owen. Lovely. Talk about the
What he has is probably 6-1, 6-2. I think he likes it as well.
leg side it goes. Runs in the first over for Washington. There were back-to-back 4s. One-handed going straight as well. And as
start, and that's why the hand comes off. It is. It's straight through the ball. Yes, it's slower. And oh, just over. And it's so good when it's on the fence. The one you'd want there, but it didn't help this.
clears the front leg and allows the hand.
Length full enough for him to be able to hit through the line because of how well they went with ball in hand in the. Another NT fire.
I spoke to him. And now, jumping to the leg side. It's 36 without loss. Wonderful hitting from Mitch Owen. Just lovely batting. Right now, no answers to the onslaught.
Just ever so slightly too straight. Can't be there with that feet. Oh no! And to boot, is on their task any easier.
Crazy to start things off. And I'm with the family right here, and it feels like mom.
I love their attitude. The fact that well, it's new. It's something we haven't.
Naveen Ul-Haq. Previous game was such a tough one for him, but here.
Face off. Bring him great joy. Ravindra gone for.
Know these conditions very well. To do with where he might be batting. Just made a little too much. Lovely. What a way to get yourself off the mark.
Replay, but when he played it, it seemed as if it was in slow. Shortish, wide enough, and he just times it once to get a boundary.
Battling away, won by the bowler.
It's just at the right. Oh goodness. Yeah. Pulls it quickly, Sunny Patel, and you expect.
Of wonderful strokes from the right-hander. Two scoring shot.
Yep. You watch him play that, just lean on. He gets it through the covers. Yep.
And then he drags it short. He's lucky because
What's Pooran? Bolt uncharacteristically only bowled the. He picked the slower delivery well. 65 for 1 after 5. Long on. Just watch it.
He's got great long levers. So if backboard. But then if you...
MLC. Highest score this season. Bowling back-to-back overs of the same bowler to us.
They've got an understanding of the pace of the pitch, the bounce, and all.
Straight to the fielder. Move has worked. Sunny Patel in the power play bring.
We may be talking about the fact that MI New York taking wickets, especially in the power play, something that we haven't seen. In the end, he completed. It's 74 for 2.
It's time for the strategic time to see the way Owen plays now, if he can make it out of the Lexus Power. My co-commentator Lisa Saleka mentioned it at the end of the first innings. The scoring rate sometimes, not maybe if Mitch Owen is at the crease.
He isn't it? 50 off. He's threatened so many times. I think potentially getting to triple figures throughout this tournament. Queen's boy, which Ricky Ponting is as well. He's involved with that friend. This is the wicket. Oh, he was ready.
And quite often.
Yeah, he comes at bowlers, comes to Trent Boult, and is able to kind of squirt it away to the offside.
Also important to note, Washington Freedom Bowl.
Able to. Now the platform is set. 11 runs off that.
Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing how he approached. But he's deep and scoring.
Well, he's certainly entertaining this crowd that have come in. Grand Prairie Stadium signage. It was picked an NTT 6.
He goes again, this time though. Again. 3 wickets.
Pick the leggy, just the back cleat of the bat. So it didn't sail over, but he departs for 60 off just 26 deliveries.
Early in the innings, bats in the top 3 back in Australia in both first class.
But maybe not so much for Jack Edwards. A nice
attack. They've got depth, need to be in the asking rate. They continue to go.
going well, and this gives you an idea. Maxwell still to come. Gupta.
He's played such a factor so far today. 3 wickets. Sinema New York back in the contest.
To try and make a difference. Opening stanza with the first 6 is vital. With the
luxury of the stars, and look at their Ahmed. I reckon that they can just almost slow things.
And he's so good at little cutters and changes of pace, and the call from Edwards, and rightly so. So check out the Royal leading run scorers.
Yeah, pure example of the change on a Washington Freedom team that was built last year on the reach of Smith, Travis Head, these two. And turned around the corner and turned away.
Sometimes he just tries that 10 and even shorter. Problem is Edwards is such a tall. Yeah. Polly, I think those days are over, buddy.
It's a genuine outside edge, and to add insult after 10.
Perspective with Ian Holland himself. Actually, the one burning question is there still that interest to represent the national team? Kieron Pollard and Pooran want to review, then rejoin you.
LBW original decision is not out. I've checked the feet and it's a Thank you. No batting impact is in line, and it's missing the stump signal now on screen.
Yeah, just happy to be also playing county cricket.
Partnership between Edwards and Chapman feels like it needs to continue the prowling, and they've gone back to pace.
Yep.
The leading wicket takers, MI New York want there to be someone from
2 for 31 as well. So did their job, yeah.
MajorLeagueCricket.com. Go ahead, get your tickets and your updates.
Plenty batting to come. That's not a problem. Can't quite get under it, but he hits it hot. It's just about what's required. No reason to panic at all. Oh, that's filthy. He's got away with that.
And it's to stick or twist, keep going the same way. 41 from 33 is the partnership. Were he in that position, him and his team, he'd...
Has he got a little touch on that out of his ground?
Yeah, I think he was, but it's strange that he...
Replay of that. Touches the ball rather. Thank you. It's touching the fingers there. Thank you. Batter is short.
Showing that he could have possibly got a little fingertip to it.
Timely wicket. Edwards gone for 30.
Maxwell, he's off for 100.
It's a magnificent shot. You're just waiting to see when. And
He's done very well to get bat on that, because that's 143 for 4.
And he's running around everybody. Absolutely magnificent. You watch him, there he is. Bam! Taken. Oh, wow! That as 50 as well. And it's like the...
Bolt gets it.
Incredible how these matchups, 52 runs it got, was showing it to you that he break the chase, ensure that he finishes the game. Hits him for Trent Bolt, who has the last laugh. Goals come and gone. It's 151 for 5.